Hi everybody, welcome to True Wants, where we will decide if we want to change from a want to a need. If you are new to my channel, I really hope you will choose to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. It's the red button that's right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns red, you're in. It's that simple. There's also a bell that's beside that button. I recommend that you press it. What it's called is the notification bell. And what ends up happening is YouTube will send you one email notifying you that I just uploaded a brand new video. If you'll see in your inbox a picture with the title of what the video is all about, and if you press on the picture, it acts like a shortcut and it takes you directly to the video. So I like using it. It's a feature that I wanted to make sure that you guys knew about. All right. It's also important that if you are enjoying my content, that you do a thumbs up so that we're able to get recognized on the YouTube platform. Okay. All right, let's get started. Today is the day that we are going to be going through the IPSY Glam Bag Plus. That's the box now that is the mid-size between the $12 deluxe sample sizes. This is a full-size box. It is $25 free freight. Currently, I'm not paying any tax on this, so it is a straight $25. A lot of people like to compare this against the BoxyCharm base box because that's also a $25 box. But to me, these are two completely different boxes. BoxyCharm seems to get really strong name brands, and IPSY seems to get a couple of name brands, but they also introduce us to a lot of other brands that we may not be familiar with, but IPSY has introduced me to a lot of brands that have now become some of my favorites. So I'm going to go through that with you. I open up the box prior to so I can take a picture for Instagram before I start swatching and everything on the YouTube platform. And when I did that, I was able to take off any of the wrapping, try to undo some of the safety seals, just so that it saves us some time on camera. But I also found out when I opened up the box, again, just like in the Ultimate, I did not receive any information on the card. And it's pretty silly on their part because the outside of this, I did finish my Glam bag, and that one had a card that looked exactly like this, but when I opened it, it did have all the information in it. So I really think this is an error that they have a similar card that looks correct on the outside, because I think the people that are packing the orders are simply taking the card and they're not checking inside to see if the information is there. I will be writing to IPSY to make sure that they're aware of this problem, just to try to help it so that next month we don't have the same issue. But it is disappointing. In the Ultimate, I sat down with the computer in front of me and I felt it took a little bit longer. So this time I did a bunch of cut and pasting and I tried to write it down, the information that I think was written in the computer on here, so that maybe it'll go a little bit faster and a little bit easier. So that's what we're going to be doing. Each one of these IPSY boxes that are this one included, you get to customize one item. The item that I customized was a Dominque eyeshadow palette, which I'm really excited to share with you. But the thing that was different this month was the bag. Normally, the last couple of months, the fabric that was used in each one of the bags, be it the base bag, the middle, or the Ultimate, they all use the exact same material. This time, the Ultimate and the Glam bag, the $12 one, had the same material, and yet this one did not. So I don't know, this one doesn't seem that much larger than the bag that I got in the Glam bag. So like I said, we don't pay for this. It's an added bonus, but I'm a little surprised that it's not the same material and just a larger bag like it has been in the previous months. But that's that there. It's still a great bag. It has that pebble type of leather look, but I'm sure it's vinyl, and or they call it a man-made leather. And then this here has the IPSY tag inside, and it is fully lined in the burgundy, and it has their IPSY tag on the toggle that closes the product. So like I said, these are, you know, free. It's an added bonus that IPSY does for us. So I'm going to be looking down at my paperwork and then pulling up the products one at a time. I didn't go through any of this yet. I wanted to do it with you guys here. So the first one here is from a Dr. Botanical. It's called Po. It's a pomegranate superfood regenerating sleeping mask. And I have been enjoying the sleeping masks, and it's ironic because when you put on your night creams and everything, to me, it acts, I thought, would be the same as if you're putting on a sleeping mask, because to me, the consistency has been the same because night creams are usually a little bit heavier. And yet there seems to be a difference when I use a sleeping mask versus a night cream on my skin, I find the next day. So when I do get a sleeping mask, it is something I definitely try. So like I said, this is from a company called Dr. Botanical. This is the item here. It is a 1 ounce product, and everything in here is full size. So even though it looks like it's small, and it's 1 ounce, it is considered full size. So what they wrote here is the Pomegranate Superfood Generated Sleeping Mask. They're saying it is, bedtime is about to get even better thanks to this ultra nourishing leave-on mask that works its magic while you sleep. It's packed with antioxidant rich pomegranate extract to help heal and hydrate your skin. They're saying this mask is as clean as they come. It's free from parabens and potentially irritating ingredients like synthetic perfumes or dyes, making it a safe choice for even sensitive skin. They're saying it is PETA approved, PETA, so it's good for you and your furry friends too. They're saying this is a $12 value. So it did have a safety seal that I did push back, as I mentioned at the beginning, so that it makes it easier for me on camera, so I'm not fighting with those. So that's what the cream looks like here. There is no real scent to it, and it is, like I said, it's a little bit of a thicker cream, and that's why they call it a sleeping mask. So what I recommend and what I do for myself is I put it on early. If I'm going to do a sleeping mask, I put it on earlier in the evening so that by the time I go to bed, some of it has already seeped into my skin, and I'm giving the treatment to myself and not my pillowcase. So that's what I recommend to do when you're doing a sleeping mask. Just put it on a little earlier in the evening. The next item that we have here is from Belle Raja. And I'm really happy that I got this because I was hemming and hawing between what my choice was going to be, between the eyeshadow palette from Dominque Cosmetics or this lipstick brand called Belle Raja. I am so impressed with this. We got this in a previous box, and I think it was an ultimate if I'm not mistaken, and it was a deeper color than this, and this seemed to be more color that is something that I would enjoy wearing. I did enjoy the one that was the deeper color. I'm not that comfortable wearing deeper colors. I try to put them on and I try to film sometimes with them, and I'm always feel I'm self-conscious. I gotta build up my courage more to wear the deeper colors, and sometimes when I see myself back on camera, it gives me a little bit more confidence to be able to wear it. So makeup is something to play with and try. So when we get in the boxes colors that we think are definitely not our type, try it, play with it. I mean, you own it now anyways. So the packaging that it comes in, full retail box, that's what the color is here. And the one that I got is called 3 Plays. I always put that backwards, I apologize. And then this is the component that it comes in. It's very Art Deco. It's really beautiful. The name is on the bottom here, and it has a magnetic closure. So it's really nice. I was so impressed with the packaging of this, and it just really impressed me. But what really impressed me was the actual product that was inside the packaging. And this is the color that I got, which I think is absolutely stunning. I'm going to put it here because I'm going to be doing some swatching later of the eyeshadow palette. So it is that type of color. I'm going to do one swipe right underneath so you will be able to see the difference. So that's one swipe and that's a couple of swipes. So if you want it to look a lot lighter, you just don't put as many swipes. I try to do it a little bit darker so that it shows up on camera for you guys. So really pleased with that. So the it's a creamy formula and I enjoy it. So what they, and it's ironic because they call it a matte. So it looks like a matte, but it's not a matte that dries out your lips, if that makes any sense. I'm really impressed with their formula. So this one says, like I said, it's in the color called 3 Plays, And it says, we found it, the perfect rosy neutral lip color that you'll want to wear on repeat 24/7. One swipe of this lipstick will make you feel ready to take on the world. It's infused with natural oils like argan and jojoba. It is a luxe formula that delivers an ultra creamy texture with an incredible smooth application, and I agree with that. It says the feel-good formula is creamy right out of the tube, and it dries down to a long-lasting matte finish. That's exactly what I just said to you guys. So by using it, I agree with everything that's been written here. So it says this gorgeous lip color is formulated with 0 parabens or alcohol, so you can swipe it on without worry. They're saying that Belle en Argent does not test on animals, so your furry friends will be happy too. This is a full-size product because everything in here is full size, and it is a $26 MSRP, which stands for manufacturer suggested retail. So really, really happy I got that because, like I said, it was the one that I was hemming and hawing about. The next item here is from a brand called Larousse, L-A-R-U-C-E. They're saying it is an essential brush set. Now, it came in this cute little envelope, really, really nicely. Feels like a linen type of carton. It's really, really well done. And on the back of it, it says vegan, cruelty-free, hypoallergenic, and it's synthetic. And the company's name is laroussebeauty.com, and it's made in China. This one had a really high MSRP. And if you're familiar with me and my channel, what I say to you guys all the time is that is a manufacturer suggested retail. So, you know, the prices are what they're suggesting it should retail for. But if you're like me and if you get a lot of boxes, as well as how I shop normally, is I always look for deals. So I don't think I would spend that kind of money for a brush set, let alone this brush set. But with that said, am I happy to have it? Yes. So let's just go through the brushes and know that the MSRP on this is $154. So it says it is a specially curated brush set handpicked by the IPSY team. It says it has all of our makeup application needs covered, whether you're a beginner or a total pro. It's built to perfection. Its assortment contains top quality options for blending, shading, contouring, buffing, and setting both powder and cream makeup formulas. They're saying each brush has a super soft synthetic bristle, and like they said, it's vegan, cruelty-free, and hypoallergenic. So they do have a similar handle to the brush that I really enjoy, which is the Moto Pro brush. And here they also have marked on it the actual what they're recommending the brush is, you know, developed for. So this one is number LR005, and they're saying it is a tapered blending brush, and that's what it looks like here. It is a soft, beautiful bristle, and that's what that looks like there. The next one that they have is called LR222, and they're saying this is a Kabuki brush. And I've never seen a Kabuki brush this size, but it seems to be very densely compact. It is very, very soft, the bristles. So it'll be fun to give this a try and have the opportunity to use it. So really, really pretty. All right, the next one is LR110. This is what they're calling their shadow brush. It is a smaller shadow brush. This is something that you know, you use on to put that first layer that I use anyways, the first layer of powder on my lid, usually to put down like a cream color all over my eyelid, and that's what I use that for. The next item here is a larger brush, and it is the LR335 flat foundation brush. And I like using these flat brushes for mainly my powdered foundations, like the It's Celebration foundation. That's what I like to use these Kabuki brushes for, that have these flat tops. This one seems to have a lot of give to it. I like it when it's a little firmer, but I will definitely try it and see if there's a difference between this one and the It Cosmetic one that I use. That's a little bit bigger, so it gives me more quicker application. but like I said, they're very soft and it looks like it's very well made. The next one is LR334, and it is an angled contour brush. And one of my favorite brushes that I use is also from IT Cosmetics. Most of my brushes that I love are from IT Cosmetics. And if you haven't seen my video on my brushes, go into my videos and type in makeup brushes, and you'll see all the ones that I've been using and that I absolutely love. So it's the ones that I reach for all the time. But this has a very similar shape. The one that I have, like I said also, it's a little bit firmer, so it doesn't have this much give to it, but the bristles on this are just beyond beautiful. So really excited to give that a try. Okay, the next item in here is from Makiage, and this is a brand that has impressed me, and especially with their liners. I have enjoyed them, and I have also been surprised that it is a product that's made in Germany. And like I said, the few products that I have tried from this, I've tried eyeshadow, I've tried blush, and I've tried, I'm pretty sure, one of my favorite mascaras that I couldn't put down for over the 60 days, I kept reaching for it every day, is from this brand as well. So like I said, I have got introduced to this brand through IPSY, and I have been really, really enjoying it. This is the the eyeliner looks like, and let's see what they wrote about it. It says, calling all cat eyes, this precise liquid liner is about to change your life. It is an elongated, flexible felt tip. It has a sharp point and makes creating a lash-hugging line, dramatic flick, a piece of cake. You'll never need to worry about smearing or smudging. They're saying it is a waterproof formula. It won't budge for up to 14 hours. They're saying it is highly pigmented jet black shade, will deliver maximum color payoff in just one swipe, and it is a $21 value. So that's what the tip looks like. And let's do, I'm going to try to do it on the opposite hand. So give me a, that's what it looks like there. So we'll see how that dries down. But it is not a hard tip. It feels more like a brush tip. But like I said, I have been so impressed with this brand. So if this is something that, a brand that you're not familiar with, it is one that I can say I recommend. So happy with that. I also love when everything comes in a retail package. So if it's something you want to give as a gift, it is such an easy way to do so. So this came retail packaged. The lipstick came retail packaged. The Dr. Botanicals sleeping mask came retail packaged. The brushes came in this beautiful packaging. And then finally now we are getting to the one of my choices, which is the Dominque Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. I fell in love, and I was very lucky last month to get a palette through Dominque Cosmetics launch through Trend Mood box, which is not an easy box to get. They sell out very, very quickly. I've been very lucky. I've gotten volume 1 and volume 2. I'm keeping my fingers crossed with volume 3, but you never know because it's not set up like a subscription box. So it's one of those, if you get it, you're lucky. If you didn't, they sell out way too quickly. So I'm not crazy about when things are set up that way. I really prefer a subscription box, a wait list, and then you don't have to worry about it. If you got off the wait list, you're going to get the box and so on and so forth. This rush and hurry and limited quantities, I don't know, maybe that's, you know, I'm at the stage where if I get it, great. If I don't, I don't. I think we miss out because we have a channel and I get to share it and introduce you guys possibly to new products as well as introducing myself. But if it becomes more of that you know, adrenaline of trying to get something and then being so disappointed when you don't, I think I'm past that stage. So this one here is Dominque Cosmetics. This, like I said, it's called the Sweater Weather, and if you can see, it is so cute on the packaging. There is a texture to this, so it's almost like a cable knit sweater. Really, really pretty. Okay, so this is what it looks like here. It's a smaller palette. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors in it. The side here has a complete mirror, but it is a small mirror that literally you can only see either just your eyes or just your lips. It's one of those. So let me read to you what it's all about, and I will swatch these and then we will see what they feel like. But I definitely feel the Dominque Cosmetic brand when it comes to eyeshadows, she's really, really good. And if you're not familiar with her, she is an influencer and she's one of the OGs. And I love when girls that started on YouTube are now developing some of their own products because they get the connections, because they meet a lot of, they've had the opportunity to meet a lot of the brands that they've helped in reference to introducing us to their products. So when they're get introduced to the manufacturing side of things, I think it's really, really cool. So I've had the opportunity in my life to see both sides. So being able to wish these girls the luck that they have had with growing their channels and then having the opportunity to come up with some of their own brands, I think is really, really exciting. So this one here is called, it's just Dominque Cosmetics. It is the Sweater Weather Eyeshadow Palette. It's saying this palette proves that cozy neutrals aren't just a winter staple for your closet. They're a seasonal must in your makeup bag too. They're saying there are 6 matte shades, including a cool taupe, pale pink, mauves, warm brown, rich lavender, and a deep purple, allowing you to create endless eye looks. The powdered texture is so soft and blendable, it literally feels like a cream. They're saying the palette offers serious color payoff without having to pack on a pigment. And this, they're saying, is of course full size, and it is a $29 value. So this is what they are here. I will read you the names as I put them on my fingers, and then we'll take it from there. So starting with the first 4 here, I will show you guys up close here. And this one they're calling Sweater Weather. This one they're calling Fuzzy, Toasty, and Cuddle. Great names. Okay, so creative, you know. So they are very soft, silky, but I think it is the type that will go on, that you'll be able to build on these. And I'll try to do that right now and see if we can get it to be a little bit darker so that it shows a little bit better on camera. And definitely, they are definitely buildable, and there's very little fallout, and they're really, really beautiful and very, very smooth and silky. So I can understand why she's saying it is a creamy feel, but it is definitely a powder. Okay, and then the last 2 are the darker colors, and it is Chill and Messy Bun. What great names. Okay, that's Chill and that's Messy Bun, and that's right here above here. That's the one swatch, and like I said, I'm going to go over it a second time just so that the camera can pick up the colors a little bit better for you guys to get a feel of the colors. And that's it there. So I'm going to do them side by side. I'm just have a little wet cloth here, a makeup wipe, and then a towel to wipe myself off. And then, whoops. That's what that looks like there. And hopefully that's all on the camera because I can't really see. Beautiful. Okay, so that's everything we got in the IPSY Glam bag. Like I said, it is a $25 a month box. I am really, really impressed with the products that IPSY has sent. Like I said, I've gotten introduced to so many brands, especially Makiage and the Belle Raja. I never would have known if it wasn't for IPSY. And like I said, it is not a brand that if I was walking in a store, I'd say, oh, that's a brand that I know. But now it is. And that's what I feel IPSY does for us. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you're enjoying my content. I hope you're enjoying my point of view. And if you are, I hope that you will choose to subscribe to my channel. Like I said, it's free and it's easy. It's the red button that's right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns gray, you're in. It's that simple. Don't forget, even if you are subscribed, to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I do try to upload a lot, and I want to make sure that you guys don't miss out. So you will see in your inbox the picture of what the video is about with the title. So if it's something you want to watch right away, you could simply press on the picture, or it's just something fun waiting for you in your mailbox that when you have time, you can do it that way too. But that shortcut where you just simply hit on the picture, that takes you directly to the YouTube video, I think is a great feature, and I enjoy it, and I want to make sure that you guys know about it as well. So once again, thank you to everybody who has found my channel, and I want to thank everybody for sharing my channel with others, because that's how I'm growing on the YouTube platform. So I appreciate you spending some time with me, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye for now.